It's the second date update on Mojo in the Morning.
So, why are you not getting a call back after you went on a date? We do the second date update. And Jake is on the phone with us right now. Date happened, a week or so ago, Jake?
Yeah, about a week ago.
And you went out with a girl, you had a great time, and then you even got to go back and hang with each other. Where, at your place or her place?
She did. She came back. She stayed the night, actually. The date itself went incredibly well. We got along pretty seamlessly. The conversation was great. And then, she spent the night, which I wasn't anticipating, but was awesome, obviously. And then she kind of just abruptly left.
Did you guys fool around?
Yeah, we did. I mean, I don't want to get too into it just out of respect for her. But, we had a good time.
Now she's not returning any of your calls?
She's not, no. I haven't been able to get in touch with her. And, it's disappointing and surprising.
So what was it that went wrong on the date? We're going to try to find out this morning. Stacy is on the phone with us right now. And Stacy, are you okay if your voice is on the radio?
What?
Are you okay if your voice is on the radio?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Stacy, could you hear her on hold? Was our voices talking, or was it just muted?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I said.
So you know that Jake is on the phone with us right now. Will you say hello to Jake?
Hey.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good.
Have you just been busy, and that's why you haven't been returning any of Jake's calls?
Well, I guess I have been busy, but that wasn't the reason I wasn't returning his calls. I don't know. It was weird. We had a really great time on our date and everything, and then I spent the night, and then the next morning, his baby mama comes with his 4-year-old and knocks on the door and is like, "Hey Jake, it's your weekend." In this I don't know. I was just very shocked because he never mentioned he had a 4-year-old, and I feel I don't know. That's something you probably bring up at some point on a date with someone.
Right. Oh, okay. Yeah,
that's a big part of your life to be omitting.
So you didn't know you had a kid at all?
No, not at all. And it would be fine. I wouldn't really care, but I just thought it was really strange too that
surprise.
I don't know. I imagine if I'm dating someone, I really would like them to spend time with their children and be excited. And I feel if it was your weekend, I don't know why you would
not have a strange woman in his bed, so to speak.
Exactly. Yeah, I thought that was pretty careless.
Any thoughts on that, Jake?
Of course, it was. In hindsight, it was a poor decision not to tell her about my daughter, but I don't know. You have to kind of see it from my perspective, and I wish I had been open about this previously, but I've had some kind of bad dating experiences where I mentioned her too early, and the woman got, freaked out, or it almost acted as if I was putting on, I was making her make a commitment decision immediately. So I just didn't want that type of pressure.
But Jake,
or anything.
I don't think that Stacy is saying that. I think what Stacy is saying that, you have your, the mother of your child showing up and basically saying, "Hey, it's your responsibility right now. This is your time." And you did that on a date, on a night that you were out with another girl. Why could you not pick another night where you didn't have the interaction between the two?
Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. I wasn't going to surprise her the next morning.
What were you supposed to do?
So how did you figure that working out in your head?
Well, because I was going to pick my daughter up later that afternoon. That's what the schedule was. So my ex just showed up. That was out of my control completely. She seems to have a tendency to do that, and unfortunately, this time it was a really inconvenient time. So there was no plan.
Did you talk to her at all? Was there any words said between you two guys?
Between me and my ex?
No, Stacy.
Not really.
Not really,
I don't know.
Yeah. It was just kind of an awkward moment where, unfortunately I hadn't mentioned it yet, so it just seemed like it was came out of nowhere, and she just kind of up and left before I could get a chance to explain.
I know it's tough for single parents to date. I mean, we have done special parties for just single parents in the past. But in this case, I mean, it probably surprised Stacy. Stacy, is it that big of a deal to where you don't want to see yourself in a relationship with Jake? Or could you overlook something like that and take that as you know what? It was a mistake on his part.
I mean, I get it. Like, I get that things like that happen, or like, maybe his ex wasn't supposed to stop by and he was supposed to pick her up. But I just feel like, I don't know, even to know that that's something that could happen, it's just not really something that I want to start a relationship with. Like,
So-
by the way, I have a crazy ex who just shows up,
Okay.
Too much
Like,
drama.
the 4-year-old would not have been an issue. None of this would be an issue.
See, that to me is like the bigger faux pas, because
And he didn't just come out with it.
yeah, like you should be like proud that you have a 4-year-old and like that you're a dad, and that's a huge part of you. And to me, it would seem like you were trying to hide that, and that would turn me off even more so than the baby mama showing up, which is crazy too.
I mean, I guess, or you can show some empathy for a human being that's gone through some, awkward moments on dating when I brought her up too early. So there's really never a good time.
But you know what? Then those women don't belong in your life.
Let me ask Mike a question, because Mike from our show, who's the newest addition to our show, is a single dad. Are you and your baby mama in a relationship with each other, or do you guys go out and date other people?
No, we've kind of we did that in the last year, but right now we're kind of focusing on trying to make it work.
But when you were going out there dating, would you tell girls right away that you had a baby?
Yeah, but it definitely scares them away, like almost immediately.
So did you find yourself not doing it then after a while?
There was a point where I would wait a little bit, like into the date or into a couple dates. I wouldn't do anything like with them.
Did you ever have any of the girls that you would be on dates with intercept with your child and your baby mama? I hate to call her that, but I know we don't say her name on the air.
I had one situation where I was talking to this girl and she wanted to hook up. And I was like, well, I only have my daughter for a couple hours, and then I got to go into work. She's like, oh, no, come on. It's like pressing the issue, like, I just want to hook up right now. I know, not caring about, what was.
She doesn't get it.
No.
Yeah.
No, not
So
at
what
all.
did you do?
I ended it with her.
Oh, okay. Good boy.
Yeah, no.
I was a little worried there for a second.
No, that's my number one. Like, that's period. That's always first.
What's up?
Hey, how are you guys?
Good. You're a single mom.
You know what? I am. And here's the thing. And Shannon, I love you to pieces. But in this case, I think you're really wrong, because I've listened so many times. Excuse me.
That's what happens to you when you disagree with Shannon. We put a hex on you and you start choking.
No, I want to hear what she
Yeah,
said.
right. As a single mom, we're always very cautious to not say something right away, because then these guys feel like we're looking for a baby daddy or something.
Okay.
And yet you're raking him over the coals for taking his time to do the same thing. Aside from which, if he didn't know the daughter was going to be there that soon, I don't know about you guys, but I damn for sure don't want my child meeting someone I'm dating until I know it's serious.
Yeah. I guess I would want it to be brought up right away if I were in his situation, because not that I would be looking for a baby daddy, or in his case a baby mama, but I would want that person to know, hey, I come with a child.
It's a package deal
So
here.
you
waste
date
my
me.
time and yours if
Exactly.
you're not
you date
interested.
Me, and just so you know, there's this little person that comes along with me too. And if you're not cool with that, like tonight, let's have a great dinner and let's let that be it.
We'll call it a night. Second date update.
Why aren't you getting a call back?
So we should go out again.
Sure, we'll figure something out.
Mojo in the Morning second date update.